Well, I can already say that Rain is going to be well received overall, and likely will be a very strong character. Likely I'll have tournament ready variations across the board. Um, he's going to be awesome. There we go. Yeah, they're using a spawn now. Yeah. He is. that intro is awesome. Oh! Oh! Rambo! Oh my god! Hambo! Hambone! Oh shit, Mileena!
KOMBAT KAST
Oh!
starts now.
Oh! Okay. They're running the trailer again. Oh, yeah. Hambo.
Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Upgrades for current MK11 owners. This is really great. Hey!
Welcome to the KOMBAT KAST.
There he is.
It has been a while, but we are glad to be back to talk about Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate
What's up,
and the
Laney?
3 new characters coming with that. Today we're going to specifically talk about one character in
Oh, he's got
particular
that
because here's
MKX
some news. We're
Scorpion.
going to have 3 KOMBAT KASTs around Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate.
Oh!
So to get started, let's introduce the crew.
Hello.
I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community
Stephanie
managers here at
Brownback.
NetherRealm. Sorry.
Stephanie Brownback, Senior QA Analyst.
Derek Kurtzik, firm believer that pineapple does not belong on pizza.
Yes!
Oh, hey, Tyler.
Derek's here too.
Yeah.
Nice. Ah, he's got the horn.
Been looking forward to that.
Ah,
Welcome back,
Derek.
everyone. It's great to be back doing a stream. It's been a while, so glad to be back. Excited to be talking about Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. Before we get started, today's stream is going to be based on, we're going to talk about Rain today. And then we're going to have 2 more after this coming up in the following weeks, and we'll explain those later. So let's first talk about what we're excited about. For me, with Ultimate, is the inclusion of Rambo. I grew up watching all of those movies of that genre, and just having that character in the cast is super exciting to me, especially because from what I've seen and everything, he plays a lot like a character that I'd like him to. So that's exciting.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of people that are like, oh, all he's gonna do is shoot guns. No, you need to pay more attention to those movies. He has a knife, a bow, all kind of traps and stuff. It's really cool. But
Very
I'm
hand to
excited
hand.
for. Oh yeah, he's nasty up close. I am excited for Rain. I always love when our artists and designers get a chance to like reimagine a character that's not in a bunch of games. Like Rain is only been in a couple, so it's really cool to see, new ways
It's
to
true.
explore his powers and his look.
Yeah, I
and all
like the new. I
aesthetics
like
and
the
all that.
new.
It's neat. it's almost like you get to put in
Spin
a new
they've
character
used.
in a way. Very different than like Liu Kang or Jax or something.
Yeah, right. Been around forever.
Derek.
Mine would have to be the Queen Mileena is coming back.
Oh, there.
Cannot wait.
Yeah.
We're going to be running online. Mileena's going to be owning online, people. Mileena, rise up. Let's go.
And we will be getting to Mileena in a future stream, but today, of course, is based on Rain. And I know you all want to see and hear more about how Rain plays in this game, and it's going to be pretty exciting because we have some really awesome videos to show you, and Stephanie will be going through the ins and outs of how to play as Rain for the most part. But before we get started on that, Derek, we're adding something to Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate that is something we've not done before, and something that's going to help out some players who may be just joining the fight. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so we've added a new online onboarding system. So for players that are new to Mortal Kombat 11 and new to the online experience, it kind of explains some of the Combat League aspects and the matchups and things like that. Why you're being matched up with the opponents that you are, explains what combat points are for first-time players.
Okay.
So
What about
everybody
Wi-Fi
that
filters?
downloads the new and latest patch will have to go through the online onboarding.
Being a troll.
You will compete through 3 different matches against an AI. It's a simulated online experience against 3 Scorpion opponents.
3 Scorpions!
To be as realistic as possible. And after each match that you win, you'll receive combat points. After completing all 3 of the tutorials or fights with Scorpion, you will receive combat points that can be used towards the current season. And if there isn't a season active, they'll be cashed until the next season. So you'll start off with a little KP boost. And you'll also receive some time crystals for completing the online tutorial.
Time crystals, oh, we need those.
It's more for just getting people
how we need those time crystals.
A better understanding of what the online experience is.
Yeah.
Sure. Now, I know there's a lot of people who are going to say, like, oh, but I've played 2,000 games. I don't need this. And maybe you don't. But there will be a lot of an influx of new players playing Mortal Kombat, so you'll have some new opponents to fight against. And if you already know all this stuff, you get time crystals out of the deal. So it's win-win, really.
Win, win, win.
Good. Glad that's back. So also, I guess we kind of want to get right to the meat of the show because everyone's really looking forward to seeing Rain. So
sure, let's
revisit the Rain trailer we showed earlier, and then we'll get right to talking about Rain. So let's show that.
A Johnny Cage trailer, or is this? Oh, okay, this is the Rain trailer itself.
Where are your minions, Kodo?
I need neither Reptile nor Ermac to kill you.
Without them, you are finished.
Damn.
Fight.
Swaggy. Oh, that's cool. I like this variation, I think. This water one. Oh, yeah. I think that's my variation. Oh. Nice. Oh, shit. I really like that respawn. Oof.
Submit.
Whatever move that is, I want. Of course, lightning. Nice. Dude, this Fatal's awesome.
Fatality. Rain wins.
Dude, that outro is like one of the best. It's so good. Rambo. Ham bone.
There it is. Awesome. Great job to Rigo, Stephanie. Who else helped with that, Stephanie, on the trailer?
And Matt.
And Matt. So great job on that. Real quick, a couple things about the trailer. But before we get there, this is a thank you to the community. Just recently, Mortal Kombat hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. We got this, which will be hanging up at the office soon, right there. So where we can get back in there. So I want to thank all of our fans who subscribe to our content and watch all the trailers and talk about them. Obviously, couldn't have done this without you. So it's just really cool. We're able to put that up in the office, and so all the everybody in the studio can see it and be proud of what happened. So that's awesome. Now we're going to be talking about balance at a later date, probably the last stream, just to keep getting people amped up for it.
They did say no balance.
Stephanie, you said
discussion,
you
but
saw something the community noticed you wanted to talk about.
Mention anything?
Yes, like 5 minutes after that trailer went live, a few people, including Gert and Slayer, noticed something was up with the way Sindel got off the ground, and they're right. There is a change.
Nice.
One of the changes is,
it's good to say that,
if you delay your wake up, there used to be a short and a long delay. There's now just one universal delay. So
nice.
Oh, just bit me. So sorry. Now there is just one delay. You delay your wake up, and there's one timing, so you don't have to guess what the opponent's doing.
Nice.
Either just getting up normally, doing a short delay, a long delay. It's now just one delay, and it has
only on the KOMBAT Kast will people get bit by cats.
KOMBAT Kitty.
KOMBAT Kitty. Cat. So let's get right to what we're here to talk about, and that's Rain. So Stephanie, just kind of give a brief
Stephanie has a cat. I
on,
think
for some
Molly.
people might not know who Rain is. Or
Rain
on Twitter
is he's an Edenian, and he is the son of Argus, who is an Edenian god. He's almost like the Raiden of that world, like a big wig in the pantheon. And being a demigod makes him very, very arrogant. He is very proud to have these god powers, and that's pretty much all he talks about, is how powerful and how great he is. Like half of his quips are telling you to bow before his godhood and stuff. He's very into it. One of the cool new things in this game is he has a guitar, which is an old Indian weapon. It's this short blade thing you put on your knuckles, and it can extend into 3 different blades. And that's new to the series. Previously, he used a sword in Armageddon, and this is way more interesting in my opinion.
Yeah,
and
I do like the guitar.
Okay.
What kind of
what's up, War Daddy? This is KOMBAT Kast featuring Rain today.
I would say flashy, really cool combos, more combo starters than most characters have with less restrictions. I think that's probably the coolest thing about him.
Awesome. So we're going to actually show some Rain videos, and you can kind of talk through them, and we'll show how Rain plays. So let's take a look at just Rain's general fight style.
So to start off, we'll talk about his guitar. He uses it in a bunch of his normals. His uppercut, his jumps, his wake-up attacks, and a bunch of his strings. You can see here this is his back two, which is a really quick mid. You can hit confirm. And then this one's really good. It's forward two. It has really good range. It's got a couple of options. And this version has a crushing blow if it's a counter hit. And the main reason I wanted to show it is it's really gross to me. It feels really painful. This cut freaks me out.
Ow.
He also uses his powers in his normal attack.
That's really cool.
You can see here is his 4-4, which is like a sweep kick.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice button.
He has a back 3 where he literally surfs on a wave. And then he has this really cool back 1-4. And the neat thing is this, you can delay it and then appear on the other side of them. So you can choose to switch sides or not. Now we're turning his throws. And this is notable because, like a few characters, he has 2 crushing blows, 1 on each throw. And they're done.
He's got 2 crushing blow throws.
Requirement. And this is one I wanted to show just because I think it's extremely nasty. He actually impales their own hand.
Awesome. So that's just his general sort of movement and fight style, sort of the stuff he starts with. His punches and his kicks, pretty much.
His range is not the best. The guitar is really sharp and it's great for slashing, but it doesn't have the best range. It's pretty much his arm length. But his moves are pretty quick. He's got some decent mids, pretty fast low. So I would say not the best range, but pretty good when he gets up close. And I think his special moves complement the fact that his normals aren't the farthest reaching, because he has a lot of projectiles in.
And if he touches you once, you're basically going to Prince Schwagtown through Comboville. It's going to be great. It's awesome. What he can connect and do.
Comboville.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's not how I would describe it, but that would be accurate, yes.
Big combos?
Yeah.
Let's take that segue and take a look at some of
Soaking
his
combos.
default special moves.
So first up is the around the world kick. To me, this is the classic Rain move. In this game, one of the new things is we show that he's actually kicking you through a portal and you're coming out the other end. So the move finally makes sense. That sort of makes sense. He also has this new water ball where he travels full screen then captures you and does the Izuna drop. And it's kind of like Raiden's command. You can use it to punish or to end your combos. And it has a crushing blow if he goes full screen or if it's his armor breaker. So if you're in the middle of the combo and you think they're going to break away, you can use that to punish.
It's his armor breaker? Wow.
And then lastly here, he has this really cool projectile. I think this is one of the neat things about him. It's a very fast, good recovery, high attack, but he has two different ways to amplify it. He can either let it hit, stick in them, then amplify.
Wait, it hit Scorpion when he was crouching. Oh, shit.
Or he can
oh, shit. Did you see that?
While it's traveling and it becomes a mid. So the idea would be you're throwing it, it's a high. If they're ducking it, he can actually amplify it right when it's over their head and it becomes a mid and it'll hit them. Or you can do it early and they have to duck the whole time because they know it's coming and stuff like that, and you can mix it up. And I think that's pretty cool. So you get less damage, but it becomes a mid.
Yo, I totally.
That's awesome.
They didn't do it. I don't think he threw it a mid though.
Yeah,
and
I
he
hope
has
so.
unique ways to also advance across screen too.
I hope not.
With the Argus plunge turning into the ball, and then as we'll see later as well, he has a good way to advance to get to where he wants to be.
Exactly. So it's like I was saying, the range on his weapon's not that great, but he has the special moves that go literally full screen. He can control the screen if he wants to take a risk and do that.
Full screen specials.
Let's
keep going with that one.
I like
and
this
this
move.
is Evaporate.
Wow.
Where he literally turns into a pillar of water.
It's like Displacer
and he
almost.
then becomes invincible. Projectiles and even normal attacks will just pass by him.
Wow.
So you're going to have to either hit him as he's recovering or hit him as he's coming out of it. It's pretty awesome and trolly.
Wow. It's like Displacer.
Awesome. That water move is great. I loved it when I first saw it in the trailer, and
yeah, it looks awesome.
Kodal just gets bodied, so that was fun.
Kodal, he's always getting bodied.
Always getting bodied. Up next, let's take a look at the first variation of Rain.
So this variation is all about his quantum rips into the water realm, and he gets this new move. It replaces the bubble, and it's
so this
like
is
a
variation
big
one. This is
screen,
tournament stuff.
Screen, but like half screen slash.
Okay.
It's got good pushback on block when he amplifies it, and he can actually do it in the air.
Whoa.
And what's cool is he can do it in the air two different ways. You can go straight across, or you can go down like a dive kick, and it's very, very quick.
Whoa.
And if he amplifies it, he gets the second hit. Then he gains this portal, and once he has this on screen, it'll absorb projectiles. Which you can see right here. And the difference with Evaporate is he gets to move around. So you can put the portal out, and then you can like go behind it, advance in front, and it's going to absorb any projectile. And if he absorbs two, his crushing blow's loaded, and the next time he gets the slash, he's going to get big damage.
Whoa.
So that's an interesting way of, we've had, projectile parries in the past, which this isn't, but it is another way of controlling how someone uses projectile against you. Like you're playing
Does
against
that work
Sub-Zero,
against Cetrion?
and all he wants to do is freeze you. You put that in front of you, you still have range of motion, and he's scared to throw anything at you.
Exactly, and then as Derek said, he has all these special moves that have really good range, and then that complements it. He gets them to calm down and not do their zoning, and then he can kind of do the slash or his guitar toss and stuff like that regulate all that full screen space.
Yeah. the range on the Quantum Slice is just absolutely ridiculous. It's like half screen, almost full screen. And then when you put the Rift up, you can try and dash back and forth with the Air Slice as well to try and get in closer. So he's just kind of set stuff up just so he can get in because he has that up close game to take you to Combo Town.
That's a town, Combo Town?
Yeah.
Back to Combo Town.
No.
So that's just a really
The
good
town's that
variation
way.
to control the other person's movements. A lot of players like to be in charge of how that person plays, kind of.
Yeah, good range, good mobility, and then he gets to regulate zoning.
Excellent.
And I also like how we've changed. I was gonna say I like how we've changed the roundhouse. Like he still has it, but we put a little extra flair on it because he has that. I'm a god. I can spin 3 times first and then kick you. It's awesome.
Oh, the spin is so cool, and the idea of him transporting to that water world, I think, is really neat. And to be clear, that's not the Kevin Costner '90s water world.
Sure. I think we all are aware of that.
Okay, I just.
It's interesting because I remember when I was a kid, I was like, "Does Rain shoot them? Does he shoot them all the way around the world?" No, it's through portals.
Yeah,
that's no, what it would be silly. It's a portal. Yeah, we're a more realistic, grounded take on MK now.
Yeah,
don't be silly, Tyler. Let's take.
Yo, I can't wait, Death. I'm in there. We're so using Rain.
So variation 2 has this.
Let's see what variation 2 is.
And what's neat is you can actually delay it. You can delay it just a second. You can delay it
for
a real long time and get a crushing blow. Or you can cancel the delay and actually
got caught.
Or fake it out and then backdash or go in for a throw or whatever. And so like a simple way to use this is to use the evasiveness and dodge stuff and then whiff punish it, like knock them down, go into the palm, they're gonna whiff their wake up attack, and then boom, you get them and break their ribs.
We've all played against people who really rely on wake ups, and that's a great way
every
to start making
player ever.
Like that. It's a really good way to make them think maybe you shouldn't do that this time. They still will, but they're not going to get hurt doing it. So
yes. So when Derek won't stop reading up, at least you can break his rib cage.
Ball roll.
Let's take a look at that.
He's calling it out already. Mileena's ball roll.
Then he has this splash move.
Oh, what's that?
And this actually
is that the restand?
And Rain gets advantage. You can use it to end strings. But it also
that's the one this is the variation that I might use because of the restand.
That prevents them having any knockdown at all. So this variation basically really blows up wake ups.
Oh, cool. Good. Now we have a second part of variation 2. Let's take a look at that.
And so this is his anti-air splash.
Oh.
He squirts this water out, and this is awesome for preemptive anti-airing. If you, with a jump, if you think a jump is coming, you can absolutely regulate the air. If he amplifies it, you get the combo. So what's really cool is this doesn't conflict with the around the world kick. And that means he gets pretty swaggy combos because you get 2 different combo things.
Oh boy.
So there's a lot.
This might be the variation. Yo, what's up, Beards?
Really get big damage and look really awesome, which is probably even more important
that might be the one.
To be honest.
Always.
I like that there was one move in there that actually set up the water spout.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be an anti-air. Yes, 1-3-3. He kicks you up in the air, and it's like it was made for it. It's perfect.
Oh, nice.
And as a player of my skill level, I'm always looking for moves that make it very easy for me to do specials after them. Shiva has something like that. This is definitely one of those. So that's.
Oh yeah, it's the reaction of the pop-up move is just begging you to do the water.
Spout. All right,
so I think this variation is the combo variation for sure. Like he has good combos in all 3, but this one to me really stands out. If you
that's what I was smelling it. I was like variation 2.
You have no problem using bars, just left willy-nilly because you want to do big combos. This is the great variation for you.
Oh, let's go.
Sounds good.
This is the one for us.
Variation 3.
Definitely.
First off, this costume is awesome. I love the hood. So first we get this tidal wave.
Whoa, it looks like the blue steel Sub-Zero.
Great deceptively.
Really.
With the amplified it has 100.
That looks exactly like the blue steel Sub-Zero. Holy shit.
And this is also great for people that like to duck. And then he also gets the classic MK trilogy water bubble. which is a high.
Okay.
So if they won't stop ducking it,
Oh,
use the tidal wave,
variation
and that's
three's
going to
got that
regulate,
that
you know,
tsunami
mid
splash.
screen. And the neat thing about the
Oh.
bubbles, when he amplifies it, he can choose which direction they're going to fall. He gets 4 different options. So he can throw them back, over his head, straight up, or down and bounce. And it's 4 different reactions. So 4 different ways to combo them. You could
Wow.
throw them out of the corner. You could go to the
Oh, that's nice.
You can do max damage. You can get really good.
This is pretty
There's all
swaggy.
these different options for how you combo, depending on how you have in the water.
There's no better feeling too in some of our games. We have a lot of characters who have a move that makes the other player have nothing they can do, and like doing it where like I can choose to throw you up, down, back, forward, doesn't matter. That's just a good feeling as a player, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I remember as a kid playing MK1 and that spear, and then you're just like, I get a free uppercut. Like, this is now the best game ever made. So those are always psychologically fun.
True.
I always remember putting people in the bubble in MK9 and then just teabagging, which was always fun.
That sounds right up your alley. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's on brand.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Let's take a look at Rain's Fatal Blow.
Yo, his fatal blow is pretty badass.
What can you tell me about the into for that? What's the deal there?
I think the cool thing is it's pretty quick and it's got pretty good range because he holds his arm up, and it's not just the arm, it's like the little water that comes up in front of it.
Got you.
So it's a pretty standard one. The coolest, in my opinion, the audio at the end when it's thundering. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna show you the fatality that was shown in the trailer. We've heard from people that sometimes maybe don't show everything on the Kombat Cast. We might save the last fatality for later in the future.
The other
let's show the fatality
fatality
right now.
Isolated. I love that. I don't mess with their wordplay. Isolated. Oh my goodness. The Rain Man. Clunk. That little plop, it's like little turds. Bloop.
Ploop ploop.
Yeah, look, even they're saying it.
So good.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's awesome. So that,
I wonder what the
in a
source was for
nutshell,
that.
is Rain. Of course, when you get a chance to play Rain, you're going to learn a lot more and figure things out. But that's what we're going to show you today. Any final thoughts on Rain, everyone?
He does have a couple moves that we didn't show that you can choose if you want. He's got the classic trilogy, lifting his arm up and the lightning strikes.
Yeah.
He's got a really
Is that not tournament playable?
Wacky move where it's this buff and he turns it on and his dashes become faster, which is kind of a weird, fun thing. So there's a couple things to look for when the game comes out.
His personality is probably one of the most fun, for sure, because he's just a cocky asshole. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah.
And then I think he'll appeal to multiple different types of players, too. Like, obviously, you got to get up close to do a lot of the damage and the swaggy combos, but you can also do things and stay back with Rain as well, and still link into some of those swaggy combos. So I think he's going to appeal to a lot of different player types.
Yeah, I'm on the same page with you, Derek, too, where it comes to, we have arrogant characters in our game, Johnny Cage, Shao Kahn, I would say, but this is a different type. This is a regal type of arrogance that I'm very excited to. We always get those YouTube videos after the game comes out where people start showing all the videos of people talking back and forth, and this, to me, is going to be a really big one, because he's a jerk, so it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah. He's a demigod!
He's a demigod. If only I could ever reach demigod. Derek,
Hi.
for you, I think it's time for my favorite part of any combat.
Birthday shoutouts?
Birthday shoutouts, everybody.
Birthday shoutouts. Oh, yeah. All right, hold on one second. We've got Cordell2505 _ Gaming Brian, Jinku Chiki, Zach Gross, Steve Durst, Winston Williams, Derek Quijano, Mick Pack, Olivier from our amazing UK marketing team, Angelo Cruz, Treasure Traub, but his name's really
B-Day
Trevor. So
shout
He
out
is a
segment.
treasure, though.
he is a treasure.
Always so
Matt
wholesome.
Gilmore, and happy late birthday to Dan Forden.
Toasty.
Yeah.
Hey,
And that's basically
nice.
it. That's all we got.
Birthday shout-outs. Before
Birthday
we
shout-outs.
go, we do want to discuss some of the. We've gotten a lot of things on Twitter. A lot of people tweeting about how you upgrade to the next gen and such. And I have some stuff I'm going to read while we put up some screens. If you have Mortal Kombat 11 already on PS4 or Xbox One, or get Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate on PS4 or Xbox One, you can upgrade to the PS5 or Xbox Series X or S version of this game for free at no additional cost.
Oh?
Now, if you pre-order MK11 Ultimate, you'll get access to Mortal Kombat 11, Kombat Pack 1, and Aftermath when you purchase the game. Now, if you already own Mortal Kombat 11, you can easily upgrade by pre-ordering Kombat Pack 2 to get Mileena, Rain, and Rambo on November 17th. Now, any players who pre-order Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate or Kombat Pack 2 will get the Time Warriors skin pack at launch, giving you 3 new skins: Dark Web Noob Saibot, Halt and Catch Fire Liu Kang, and Blood Code Scarlet. Now, here's something I've been getting a lot on Twitter, so I want to explain this. If you upgrade your PS4 game to the PS5 version, as long as you are signed in with the PlayStation ID, the same one, your inventory, rewards, character variation, and time crystals will carry over, as well as anything purchased with time crystals. Previous Tower of Time and Crypt progression will carry over as well.
For PS5.
Store progression, unfortunately, will not carry over to PS5.
Okay.
But any rewards earned by any sort of campaign completion will carry over.
Okay.
Settings, files, and stats in your combat card will not carry over to PS5. And finally, for the Xbox users, if you upgrade your Xbox One game to the Xbox Series S or X version, as long as you are signed in with the same Xbox login, all inventory, rewards, character variations, progression, time crystals will carry over, as well as anything you purchased with time crystals. Now, you will still need to download your local save data from the cloud or transfer via USB to carry over custom settings or any sort of Kombat Kast stats. But that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to tweet us. We can explain it better. We, again, like I said, this is stream 1 of 3. We'll have 2 more. The next one,
next week,
so far, right now, you can maybe put it in your calendar, is going to be scheduled for October 28th.
Oof,
and that
2
will
weeks.
be Rambo.
No,
So very excited to do that.
Oh, Rambo!
Discussing balance and that sort of thing, we'll probably do on the final.
They're saving Mileena for last. Oh,
so
making those Mileena stands.
Before we say goodbye, any final words, Stephanie and Derek?
It's spooky season.
True.
Yes. And I think that Rain will make you feel the purple pain. Purple pain.
This cost us $25,000. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
Tyler making fun of the DMCA.
We'll be back very soon. Thank you so much for joining us. We're really glad to be back. It's always a pleasure to be in your living room or wherever you are watching the stream. And we will see you again very soon.
Set us free.
Everybody do the rain pose.
Rain pose.
Awesome. Can't wait. So October 28th will be the Rambo Kombat Kast, and we'll be back then. Can't wait.